Sports Network's presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from Leon's Picture Court at historic Cardinal Gym, where tonight, folks, we have a dandy for you as the 4th-ranked Lady Cardinals take on the 23rd-ranked Blinn College Lady Buccaneers in a Region 14 conference opener, and it's featuring the Lady Cardinals at 10-2 and the Blinn College Lady Buccaneers at 9-4. I'm Benny Rogers. I'm joined, like always, by Tim Howard, my buddy here. Tim, as I bring you in, these two teams don't need any introductions to each other. You know, I know there's a bunch of new players for both teams. But these two teams played 3 times last year, including the Region 14 championship game. They went down to a 67-65 Lady Cardinal win after the two teams had split during the regular season, winning on each other's home court, which is unusual.
Yeah, it was like your home court, my home court, neutral court. It's going to be a good time no matter where it is. And tonight we expect a fun one. This is the opening to Region 14 action, and man, both of these teams have a lot to prove.
I was talking to Jeff Jenkins, the Blinn coach, for in his 22nd season now. Earlier, and his team is all freshmen except 2 sophomores from last year's 32-14.
Wow. Yeah, he was talking a little bit beforehand about, you know, we're still trying to work out a rotation. We're really not into our 8-man rotation yet. He goes, I might play as deep as 11 tonight. Of course, a lot of things dictate that, of course. But, you know, as far as things go, he said, we're still trying to find our way a little bit.
And, of course, no secret. Here's the secret. No secret about the Lady Cardinals. They've got 7 players. That's it.
Well, they're going to go with the 7-man rotation.
I was talking to Jeff about that, and he joked. He said, yeah, but it's a pretty good 7.
Yeah, a lot of folks would love to have that 7. But all kidding aside, that is a tough row that they have had to hold thus far. And as you look at it, though, no complaints. Nobody is struggling. Or they're just next man up, lace them up, let's go.
And here's we're talking about this conference opener. The Lady Cardinals. Here, oh, by the way, folks, here's who they open against: Blinn, Tyler, Angelina. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy, but they're always up for a challenge.
There's no easies in Region 14
No,
anymore.
and we're all set for some Region 14 getting going here tonight.
Taking a look at some numbers for these two teams, the Lady Cardinals come in averaging 82.6 points a game, giving up 64.6. Blinn comes in averaging 67.2 and giving up 59.5. So the Lady Cardinals have a little bit of edge there in the scoring. And they both have played tough schedules, so you can't say one has played a softer schedule than the other. Blinn is coming off a tough loss, 78-75 on the road against Temple Friday night. And Temple, by the way, is no slouch. Temple's undefeated and ranked number 18 in the nation.
Yeah, so we'll get a feisty squad tonight, ready to not only got the opener in region play, but you've also got, you know, that salty taste in their mouth from the loss last week. So I anticipate Coach Jenkins and his squad coming out and giving their best shot.
And look at who Blinn has lost to. Temple's ranked, Collins twice ranked, and they're ranked number 2, yeah. And McLennan ranked number 9.
So it's all, you know, it's a murderer's row, if you will, for their losses. And of course, Trinity Valley is sitting at that 10-2 mark and the number 4 team in the nation.
And they've won 8 straight, by the way. Their losses, by the way, were to, they also lost to McLennan, not to McLennan earlier this season, and they lost to Odessa, and Odessa, by the way, is 14-2 on the season. So both these teams have losses on their ledgers this year, which is kind of unusual when they play in conference openers like this, but there's not a bad loss to any team among the 6 losses that they have combined between them.
Agreed, and if you're going to slow down the Bucks tonight, you're going to want to keep an eye on number 23, Singleton. You were talking to me a little bit about her beforehand. She's pretty consistent night after night.
She definitely is. She's averaging 14.6 on the season. She's got a team high 22 3-pointers. She's out of Cy Ranch, out of Cypress, Texas, and she's a freshman. Well, of course, just about anybody we mentioned for Blinn tonight is going to be a freshman. And Jeff Jenkins was telling me, you know, when you play that many freshmen, it can be an issue. But you know, the good news is, you know, at some point the light's going to come on. He's just hoping they hurry and find the light switch.
Yeah, and it could very well be here tonight. I will tell you this, though, I am anticipating that helter-skelter, up and down, 94 feet of defense that just keeps you on your toes from Coach Precious Ivy and Trinity Valley basketball, because that's what it's about in the red and
Last year when these two teams played, the first game here at Cardinal Gym, Blinn won 81-76. Lady Cardinals went to Brenham and won 91-73, which was just a remarkable score at Blinn's home court. And they played over Tyler in the Region 14 championship game, as we mentioned earlier, and the Lady Cardinals won 67-65.
Yeah, that was a classic that night, the 2-pointer. two-point contest and all of it on the line there. Of course, and you mentioned this in the broadcast Saturday, Blinn would get that at-large berth, but the Lady Cards earning their trip in the national tournament. So Region 14 always well represented.
By the way, we want to congratulate Coach Marty Levinson and the 6th-ranked Cardinals. They went on the road this afternoon at Beeville and played Coastal Bend. Had a big 20-point lead at one point, but wound up winning 94-90. But that was a true test on the road for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's a big win. I want to look at that box score a little bit and see down the stretch how it closed out. But a win is a win, and you'll take them. And they have improved with that win now to 5-0 in conference play.
Absolutely. Let's look at the shooting percentages for both these two teams. The Lady Cardinals are shooting 43.3 from the floor. Blinn is shooting 36.7, which is a little down for Blinn and Jeff Jenkins' teams. They're usually a bit higher than that. Free throw percentage, the Lady Cardinals are hitting 67.3%, and Blinn's hitting 58.8, and I can guarantee that's not like a Jeff Jenkins coach team.
No, it's not, and that kind of goes back to our little chat before the game started, how it would all shake out and work out. We'll see here momentarily. Just a few moments away from the introductions and then the tip.
We're going to turn it over to our public address announcer for that, and we'll be back with you on the other side for Region 14 Conference Basketball. The number 4 ranked Lady Cardinals and the number 23 ranked Lady Buccaneers.
Ball fans, and welcome to game day on the campus of Trinity Valley Community College. Today's Region 14 matchup is between Blinn College and Trinity Valley Community College. At this time, please stand. Gentlemen, remove your head covers as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. And now introducing the starting lineups for the Blinn College Buccaneers. From Houston, wearing number 0, Janisha Neal. From Cypress,
Neal's
Texas,
averaging 7
number
points
4,
a game.
Jasmine Jackson.
Jackson's averaging 4.4 points a game.
5, Nala Richardson.
Richardson's averaging 4.5 points a game.
DJ Kincaid.
Kincaid's averaging 3.8 a game. And Singleton, as we mentioned earlier, is averaging 14.6 points a game. Jeff Jenkins coming into this season with a record of 500 wins and 261 losses, and they are currently 9-4 on the season. Liddy's averaging 18 points a game, and she's got 12 three-pointers. Bree Baxter's averaging 12.3 points and 6.4 rebounds a game. April's averaging 17.8 points a game and has averaging 5.6 assists. Madison Bush is averaging 7.4 points a game. And KJ is averaging 9.6 a game. The Lady Cardinals are coached by Precious Ivy in her 15th season, and her record coming into tonight's game is 110-15. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Region 14 Conference Basketball. It is a Wednesday night at Leon Fisher Court at Cardinal Gym. It is Trinity Valley. It is Blinn. It is women's basketball at its best, and it is Tim Howard with the play-by-play.
Thank you, Beanie. I'm looking forward to it, as I know you are. Thank you for joining us here on the Cardinals Sports Network, where Trinity Valley and Blinn will get us going in Region 14. If you're just tuning in, well, you missed all of our illustrious talk about before the tip, but I think we go back to just the tenacity, and you always have to mention with a 7-player roster, you got to be so careful.
You have to be careful, and it affects your rotation, especially if it's a closely called game as far as fouls go. That really can mess things up. But if it's an evenly called game and that doesn't become an issue, you like the Lady Cardinals' chances with the talent that they've got among the 7 players. Because here's what they say. Blinn may have 14 suited up. The Lady Cardinals may have 7 suited up. You can only play 5.
5 at a time. The 5 on white out there for the Lady Cards with the red numbers and the black trim. So the control tip for Blinn. They have possession here in the opening quarter of play. Play 4 10-minute periods here in ladies action. 3 on the way, rattles out, picked up, and quickly down the floor comes Kennedy Johnson. KJ on the push, the shot, and the bucket.
Little runner by KJ.
Kennedy Johnson, 5'5" freshman out of Dallas. First points of the night. So Lady Cards up here in the early going. Ball off on the floor. It's picked up. Good hustle there from Baxter.
Back-to-back good defensive series for the Lady Cardinals, Tim.
It exactly is that, and they will now take it up the left, right side back across pass court to Baxter. Brianna Baxter with the bucket.
April Edwards and Brianna Baxter are really developing a great 1-2 game.
They are sharing the same mind, I think, at some time. Getting a little discount on that rental space of the brain there. Great teamwork. Oh, that was a little too easy, though. Good take to the bucket that time by Singleton.
Yeah, Singleton can be a handful, that's for sure.
See why she's averaging over right at 15 a game, 14.6.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy. April Edwards going to be called. A little push there with the shoulder to separate.
Yeah, DJ Kincaid coming off the pick, but I thought that the pick was set perfectly in time, and I thought Kincaid initiated the contact.
Yeah, so the whistle there will draw.
But you know what? They don't care about what I think. They've yet to ever come over to the table and ask us what we think.
I was going to say, I can count on no fingers how many times that's happened. Here's a chance to tie or take the lead with the bucket. Blinn on the take, the drive, and a blocking foul. So quick back-to-back fouls here on the Lady Cards.
Definitely not the way the Lady Cardinals need the game called, that's for sure.
Yeah, you want to, we just mentioned it, man. You have so little room for error here with 7 on the suited up here, and that's the way it's going to be for a while. Chance to tie it at the stripe, but it will be Richardson missing on the first of 2.
And we mentioned that Blinn came in shooting 50.8 from the free throw line, and in their loss to Temple, they were 10 of 25.
Man, that is, well, that had to make Coach Jenkins have just some real heartburn with that kind of night at the line. 1 of 2 on that,
to say the least.
Now 10 of 25. Wow. 1 point advantage for the Lady Cardinals.
He was quick to point out that was 40%.
There's a basket, and it is quickly accomplished by Maddie Bush. She'll get a chance to dot the I with a 3-point play.
Yeah, Maddie did a great job of cutting and flashing to the goal.
Yeah, good court awareness and vision, and then she delivers on her end. So
you got to like the energy the Lady Cardinals are playing with to start this game, Tim. There's no sign of any sluggishness at all.
So
got to hit your free throws, though.
Missed on that end there, so that'll keep it doubled up at 6-3. I do like the look there from Blinn coming and attacking the basket in the early going. They realize that you got to get a Lady Cards, attack them at the basket, maybe get them in foul trouble. Missing there. Here's a quick basket on the other end. It's KJ Kennedy Johnson.
KJ with her second runner.
She's dangerous in that open court like that. We get to see why. Got a piece of it. Wamba. It will scoot over to Davis. So Kennedy now out to KJ on the left wing. Wamba being patient. Now they'll work it over. Oh, telegraph that pass. It was fortunate for the Lady Cards it wasn't picked off.
And what we didn't mention, Tim, that April Edwards went out of the game after she picked up the first foul in the contest, so Precious is going to try to save her for maybe later in the quarter. But that affects the Lady Cardinals because obviously she's the starting point guard for you.
Yeah, you've got to really, you got a long way to go till half. And so you pick another one up in the first. Second here would be really difficult. Baxter takes a great pass, cannot finish it though.
It was a great pass, and there was no room to make that pass, and she made it and should have been finished with the bucket.
Johnson, KJ Kennedy Johnson there, threading the needle, but no result. Tap back, but goes to Blinn. They miss underneath. The shot on the third time missing. Wow.
That'll drive you insane. There's a coach, I know.
And Kennedy Davis will pull down the board, and they bring it up the floor. 5-point lead inside 7 minutes to go here.
Chance for the Lady Cardinals to build on that lead.
Baxter going to get fouled up top, so the foul will be called, looks like against Jasmine Jackson.
Bree Baxter did a great addition to the Lady Cardinals this year, a transfer, Tim, because and as the season has progressed, you've seen her game progress, and she's become more and more aggressive.
Yeah, she's really kind of stepping into her role and getting, like you said, the more aggression. She'll sit for the time being as Haley Malcolm checks in. Good to see her. She stepped in last Saturday, was her first time.
And finished strong, too, after a sluggish start or awkward start anyway.
Averaging 5 points a game in her 2 games thus far this season after injury. So glad to see her able to suit it back up. Lady Cards with possession, 10 on the clock. Good drive, good strong move. Gets fouled going to the basket. Thought she was going to have a 3-point opportunity.
Check out the confidence that KJ is playing with tonight, though. Kennedy Johnson, my goodness, I'm impressed with that.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we talked about flipping the switch or the light coming on. She's got a different gear tonight.
Precious Ivy definitely has a great 1-2 punch at the guard position.
Yeah, as you think about it, you mentioned a couple of moments ago, April Edwards picked up a foul, so rotating a little bit earlier. And
oh, goodness, they got to hit free throws, so my goodness.
Yeah, that is the second miss at the stripe today for the Cardinals. One of 2 on that trip. 9-3 here with 6:27 left in the first period of play. Johnson's got 5 of the 9 for Trinity Valley. Thought about 3, now drives inside. Shot over from the wing, not there. Rebound taken by Malcolm.
Blinn's getting very few wide open looks, Tim, and that's a great sign for Lady Cardinal defense.
Yeah, they are really closing out well. Right baseline now up to Malcolm. Kick out for 3 on the way. Not there. Mwamba gives chase but cannot get there as it's Johnson quickly down the floor to Mathis.
Yeah, the Lady Bucks generated a 2-1 break that time and made it hurt for the Lady Cardinals.
4-point lead for Trinity Valley here. Inside 6 minutes to go, first quarter of play.
Blinn's got to feel pretty good. They've withstood the opening by the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, they have. As looked like hit a couple of free throws and another basket. You got a totally different looking ball game. Tapped around, picked up by Malcolm. Partially blocked. Johnson got a piece of it. Here comes Neal. Oh man, Janisha Neal unable to convert that. But here comes KJ. Shot on the way.
Third runner of the game.
She is knocking it down. And it's a 7-point quarter here with still 5+ to go for Kennedy Johnson. Good start for her and the Lady Cards, up 6. Here's a drive from Neal. Gives way on the baseline. Left wing 3-pointer rattles off. One and done as Malcolm clears it out. They will get it over to Davis.
Yeah, Malcolm did a great job of keeping position inside for the rebound. And a fresh 5 about to come in for Blinn.
One thing we have not said all season yet for Trinity Valley, the Lady Cards don't have that luxury.
No.
They might get a fresh 2 every now and then. Baseline jumper, Mwamba delivers. Liddy Mwamba, the 5'11 sophomore with her first bucket of the night.
13-5 Lady Cards, 4:16 to go.
And just like that, our fresh 2 are about to check in. As it is going to be a 5 for 2.
And oh, by the way, it's Baxter and Edwards that are going to be checking in, averaging about 26 points a game.
Yeah, and again, you keep going back to, hey, I'll put my 7 against your 77 just about any day. I mean, it is.
Oh, what a baseline drive by Liddy Mwamba.
Mwamba getting the roll, draws the contact. Now a chance to finish with a 3-point play. Loved her physical ability there after drawing the contact. Just hits it and delivers. So have a media timeout with 3:53 to go. Trinity Valley up 10, trying to add to it when we come back at the free throw line here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
And welcome back. The Cardinals up 10, 15-5.
Our favorite photographer, Travis Tapley, one of our favorite photographers, is being serenaded right now. Yesterday was his birthday.
Is that what's going on right
Yeah.
now? They are singing happy birthday. Let's get a camera shot of that. He's probably leading the karaoke charge.
Travis is the sad one looking on the floor down there, and he found out Nick Saban has retired as the Alabama head coach.
It's going to take more than a happy birthday for him. He's pretty sad. Hey, happy birthday to the greatness. As he was talking, we were talking about that beforehand. Says, hey, Dad, are you, I won't say the age, son asked him. He goes, no, I'm 5 years older than him. Well, back to the game. First free throw is good. Or the three-point dotted I. But Travis, happy birthday. All kidding aside, man. Love that dude. Good man. There's a shot on the way. Not there, and it's a good hustle there by Richardson. But
Lady Cardinals are on the boards, Tim.
They are.
Blinn is going one and done.
Yeah, Blinn is having to work just to tap away after a rebound there from Wamba. So it's an 11-point lead. And, man, they got to be real careful here. This final 3 minutes, Trinity Valley could really – there's a foul. It's going to be, I think, on Richardson. Yeah, it'll be on Nyla Richardson. She's averaging 4.5 points per game, the freshman out of Navasota.
Lady goes to the free throw line with her average of 18 points a game. She's got 5 in this one.
Boy, she's so much fun to watch as she puts the first one through, because not only is she got a great touch and 18 a game, but averaging 7.5 rebounds a game, and boy, she can clear it out with the best of them.
And we talked about this earlier this season, Tim. Last year she was on that sophomore-laden team that finished as the national runner-up, and she was a role player, and she accepted that role and came in when she was needed and did what she was needed. This year, though, Precious Ivy told her she had to be a leader, and she has really been one of those.
Yeah, just a phenomenal start for the sophomore. Goes 2 for 2 at the stripe. It's a 13-point lead. Whoa, nice play that time from Mathis to keep it alive. Can't get the shot to fall, though, and it is a 13-point and growing.
One and done, I'm telling you. Oh, there's a turnover, though. Great play by Nisha Neal. And what a job by...
I think they get Davis.
Kennedy Davis drew the charge.
Yeah, I think Davis was the one that got set underneath and wasn't afraid of that contact. So great hustle play there from Kennedy.
And look at this team. After those 2 quick fouls with Lady Cardinals, Blinn has gotten 5 now. So Lady Cardinals are in the double bonus. Granted, there's only 2:47 left in this quarter. But that's after the start Lady Cardinals got off to. It looked like it may be going the other direction.
Yeah, they really tightened the bolts defensively. Got away from, quite frankly, one call that looked like it could have went the other way totally. But so fortunate here to only have 2 at the end of the first. Working the perimeter. Good job that time from Edwards as she drives shot. No, not there.
Yeah, April had to be a little tentative on that because she did pick up that 1 quick foul early on a charge, and she didn't want to give it a second.
Yeah, if they can stay away from that second foul, they'll be in pretty good shape at the end of this first one. As the defense is really cranked down. Oh, boy. That's going to be a foul coming on Davis.
Yeah, that'd be a shooting foul.
Yeah, 2 free throws coming with 2:19 left in the first.
13th foul against the Lady Cardinals. Again, the Cardinals won earlier this afternoon down in Beeville, taking on Coastal Bend, winning 94-90. Cardinals were up at 17 at halftime and were up by about 21 early in the second half. But to Coastal Bend's credit, they came charging back.
Free throw not there for Singleton.
I said Blinn's been struggling this year at the free throw line, only hitting 58.8% from the line, and that's not like Jeff Jenkins' coach teams.
Gets 1 of 2. So as they're closing in on this first quarter, Singleton sitting there with the leading scorer for them, 3 points, and she's averaging right at 15. Knocked away that time by Chelsea Singleton, the defender. 22 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to get something set up here with 2:11 left in the first. Lady Cards to inbound. It will be Edwards over to Mwamba. Baseline drive. Draws the foul. Thought, boy, she might have had a chance for another three-point play.
Yeah, did a nice job of getting the foul up, the shot up, despite the foul.
And the way she's able to maintain, you know, and draw contact, she's able to oftentimes get a good look at the basket. And that was one of them there even after the contact. First free throw's good. That'll make it a 13-point advantage. 8th point of the ball game. Make it 9. Liddy with 9 points.
And the Cardinals with full court pressure now.
Really forcing the tempo a little bit here with Blinn. Trouble down low. Oh boy.
Bree Baxter should be called for her second foul.
Yeah.
And a chance for a three-point play in the Lady Bucks as going to the free throw line will be number 11, Viva Bird.
Yeah, it's going to be a second foul. So Malcolm, back into the ball game here.
Yeah, Bree may be finished for the first half unless the thing gets in a dire situation for the Lady Cardinals.
Missed it, but the offensive rebound is picked up by the Lady Bucks. 3 on the way. Busting it wide open is Singleton.
A great trip down the floor for the Lady Bucks. They got 5 points on that possession before the Lady Cardinals gets the ball back again.
Well, that's a big lift for them as Edwards drives, but she's blocked, and
she's
now
going to be called for a charge. That's going to be her second foul now. So suddenly you got Bree Baxter and April Edwards, your 2 of your 3 leading scorers, on the bench with 2 fouls.
So Kennedy Davis checking in, and boy, that's a great little run here for the Bucks as they were looking at a 20 to 8 ball game just moments ago. 20 to 7.
Talk about the complexion of a game changing in just a matter of whistles.
Big 3, and Singleton has hit 2 in a row. She's now got 12, or excuse me, she's got 9 following that 3.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a tricky situation for Precious Ivy to negotiate down the stretch here because this is still the first quarter.
3 on the way, right side, knocked down and put it down for number 2, Kennedy Davis.
That's how you answer.
That's a big answer there, and you mentioned the Lady Cards averaging right at 6 of those a game.
Now Blinn's hitting everything they throw up.
And I do mean throw up. That one was counts none the same. DJ says, give me credit.
Well, it's really becoming the game we thought it was going to become.
Back and forth, quick up and down, and more action here in the closing 2 minutes. There's KD on the drive. Malcolm back up top. It's Mwamba. Nice vision. Oh, left it off the front iron. 20 seconds to go. They'll hold for 1 shot if Coach Jenkins has his way. He's holding up 1 finger.
He usually gets his way.
10 seconds to go. Calling for the offense. It looks like it's going to go through Neal. The shot coming with 2 on the clock from the right wing. Won't go, and Malcolm pulls it down. So at the end of 1, it's a 7-point advantage, 23-16. Trinity Valley leading Blinn right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students. TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Seven-point advantage for the Lady Cardinals here as the Bucks closed out the final 2 minutes really well.
It was a final good closing 2 minutes for the Lady Bucks. And what's interesting, though, Tim, as we pointed out, though, is Brianna Baxter and April Edwards both have got picked up 2 fouls in that first quarter. And Precious obviously would like to save them each with 3 fouls to play with in the second half. The question is, how's this second quarter going to play out, and will she be able to do that?
Yeah, every time this team takes the floor, you just you kind of look over at Coach Ivy, and then you almost have to call her Professor Ivy because she's working on like one of those big old trigonometry problems that takes up half of a chalkboard. How do you get it done? But she has thus far.
And you look out on the floor. The Lady Cardinals have enough firepower still out on the floor. And with the way that Kennedy Johnson is playing as of late, it's very encouraging.
They're a sight to behold for sure. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for this Lady Card team, I'll tell you that. Here's a drive from Wamba. Oh, man, I think she could have went to the basket.
Sometimes it's okay to be selfish. I know I say that a lot, but it is true.
It is true, man. I think she's going to have a pretty clean look to the basket as they were all over Malcolm. Shot on the way, rolls up and over the cylinder and finally through. It's
Winter Jones on the drive.
5-point game here as the basket from Jones out of Dallas goes through. Wamba, nice drive step and a foul away from the shot. So with 9:12 to go, first half, it'll be out of bounds. Lady Cards will be inbounding. It's going to be Maddie Bush on the out to inbound rather.
Lady Cardinals have back-to-back road games coming up. 2 big road games at Tyler and at Angelina. There's another offensive foul. There's 3 offensive fouls now against the Lady Cardinals. That was go against Malcolm there.
Yeah, it's her first foul, but you got to keep in mind she's in
for Bree Baxter.
For Baxter, who's already got 2. So 9:05 to go here. First half of play. Glad to have you along here for the Region 14 opener conference play. Got her right down on the low block, but she cannot deliver. That's frustrating for Blinn as Johnson had a point-blank range. Here's a drive from Johnson. KJ, a lot of contact. Comes up empty there. Good close by the Lady Cards. Jumper on the way, not there, and 3 Lady Cardinals had a shot at that, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there because they definitely had the numbers underneath. But it'll give credit to number 10, Janiyah Thomas. She was the only one for the Lady Bucks battling for the rebound and almost come away with it.
Yeah, she battled hard there. The 5'4" baller out of Houston, Texas. That's going to be picked up by KJ. And
finally.
Yeah, eventually she does that. Drives down, the shot on the way, no good.
Well, KJ draws a lot of contact, but there's no fouls being called, so I guess they're not fouls.
Here's a shot inside the 3. That'll be a bucket for Jackson. Jasmine Jackson.
Yeah, nice pull-up jumper.
3-point game, and you know, you talked earlier about how this one, man, it was really looking pretty lopsided, but Coach Jenkins was able to right the ship with his players, and they're right back within striking distance here at the 8-minute mark of the first half. Long shot on the way, not there. Picked up by Malcolm, gives way to Mwamba. Off the side of the cylinder.
Here comes for the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, Walton's hustling down the floor. And now a blocking foul coming here on Kate Kennedy Davis. That's her second. I saw you show the number 2, but I was like, yeah, I know that's her number. Oh, that's not only her number, she's picked up her second foul. Kennedy Davis now. So,
and there's nobody to go to keep her, protect her.
Yeah, you're looking at an ever-developing situation here, because if you have just tuned in to your first game, the Lady Cardinals playing with 7 this year due to injury, and that's a tough spot to be in. First free throw missing.
Fortunately, Blinn is shooting at their free throw percentage right now, 58.8.
And that is a tough way to win a ball game.
Lady Bucks are on a 5-0 run.
1 of 2 there. Yeah, that 5-0 run. Coach says, let's go ahead and stop that anytime now as Edwards is coming onto the game, onto the floor with her second foul.
At the 7:46 mark, Tim.
Got to really play controlled basketball here. Play within yourself and make sure that you're not going to do anything desperate here. Because as soon as you get desperate, you get stupid. I mean, I do. Within 3 seconds of being desperate, I make a not my best move. I don't think I'm alone. Wamba on the drive. Shot on the way. Not going to fall.
She did a great job of lowering her shoulder, making the decision to go, and she went.
Yeah, she did. Good explosive step to the basket, draws the contact. So now going to the stripe for 2.
So Precious doing what Precious had to do. She couldn't protect both Baxter and Edwards for the entire second quarter as the way the quarter started. So she's, I'm sure, has told April to be very selective about when she decides to go to the goal.
Yeah, you just really have to. Like you said, your hands are tight at some point. So you get to look at that replay, going down, drawing the contact.
Liddy knocks down both free throws. She's got 11 points already.
So it's a 4-point lead. Wamba coming out firing here in the first half. Shot over the top, not there. Rebound, Edwards. She'll turn and bring it up the floor. Pulls up. Sorry to say pulls up and fires it down low block.
She fired a bullet.
Lady Cardinals will keep possession. Boy, that was a rocket.
You know that Precious just holds her breath every time that April decides to go on the drive.
And if she's not, I am doing it for her because there's a good pass, entry level down on the low block and works herself inside the lane. But I think it's going to be a 3-second, or did she step on the line?
She gave herself no escape down low. There were no options for her once she got down, and they triple teamed down on top of her.
So now it's a missed opportunity here inside 7 minutes to go in the first half. Lady Cardinals up 25-21 over the Bucks of Blinn. Whoa, that's throw into a space.
The best case scenario is if the Lady Cardinals can get through this quarter, obviously in good shape, and Edwards have no more than 3 fouls, then I think you're going to be okay in the second half as far as your rotation goes. If she picks up her third and you put Baxter in and she picks up a third, then it's going to be a tight one in the second half.
And you forgot to mention at halftime I'll be getting my blood pressure checked all through that. That ball knocked away, almost stolen by Tiana Mathis. Mathis, a sophomore from Bryan. Lady Cards still have 17 on the shot clock. Go out top to KD. Edwards, right side, pulls the shot. Not going to get the rebound or get the desired results.
Bird with the rebound for Blinn.
Singleton can't get it to fall. Boy, that ball took a great Cardinal bounce.
It sure did.
Edwards, right side, drives, goes up strong. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 free throws after drawing the contact.
But it's one thing about it. It's good to see April not playing tentative, even though she's got the 2 fouls. She's being very aggressive, and that's her game. So that's what you want your athletes to do. They've just got to be smart about using their game.
First free throw,
not
there.
You're going to have to hit those tonight.
Yeah, going to need all of those.
They're fortunate that Blinn's not hitting their 3 free throws tonight. She misses both.
Missed them both, but Malcolm for the rebound. Over to Bush. Maddie out to Wamba. Liddy with a pass over to Travis on the baseline.
That would be my 0 option there.
Inside 6 to go. Last touch by the Bucks. Baseline, working the magic. 3 on the clock. Does she know? Malcolm, they're not going to get a shot off. The Lady Cards were calling out the play, and hustling down the floor is Singleton. So
Singleton with 11 now. She's heating up, and she's averaging 14.6 on the season.
And inside 2 minutes to go, she only had 2 in the first quarter. She really got it going late in the first, and now into double figures here. 3-pointer on the way, not there. Wamba with the rebound, goes inside, left it off the right side.
Kincaid pulls the rebound for the Bucks.
Chance to tie it with a bucket or take the lead with a 3. It's going to be Bird. Bird out to Kincaid. Kincaid missing that. So Lady Cards dodging a bullet there. Talk about finishing halves or quarters. It's almost that time here. You really got to kind of regather that momentum that you had here to go into half with any kind of positivity.
I think the Lady Cardinals would just like to see the halftime get here and be certainly, you'd like to rather be in the lead, but you want to definitely be in the ball game. And there's no reason to think they won't be. But it's going to be a struggle.
I hear you talking about fouls too. I mean, right? Is that's a win if you can get there with only 2.
Oh, absolutely.
So you gotta play a little conservative. Here's the drive. Shot won't go. Tap around and Finally controlled this time by Jackson.
Lady Cardinals with 2 points in this quarter. 2. I said I didn't stutter when I said
and that is not a typo. Media timeout with 4:31 to go. Blinn has come out firing here. They're on a 7-2 run here in the quarter. We'll step away. More after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
Our crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of things. The spicy one can make you feel, what's the word? Tingly? Yeah, tingly. McDonald's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
And welcome back. The Cardinal Sports Network continuing on here. It is opening night of Region 14 action for the Lady Cardinals. They are in a battle here with Blinn tonight, 25-23.
Yeah, they've only scored 2 points this quarter, Tim, but the good news is they're still continuing to play defense, and they've only given up 7. So, I mean, there is that.
That is good point there is you still got the lead with 4.5 to go here in the opening half of play. Kick out for 3, being very, very methodical with the offense. Now here's a 3 on the way. Right side wings off. It's rebounded. That's Mwamba.
And the Lady Cardinals have continued to own the boards.
They have. They have not given any hope there to Blinn thus far on the boards. Edwards on the drive with the left. Lost it. Does control it now. Back over on the left side to KD. Sorry, that was Edwards. Now shot way off the mark. That was KJ.
Yeah, the Lady Cardinals are just ice cold.
Chance to tie or take the lead if this falls. A 3 on the way. And it rattles off. Rebound Mwamba. Well, that was a big moment there. You could still holding on to this little 2-point lead.
Lady Cardinals have got to come down and run a good set and get a good look. I get the sense, Tim, they're trying to force some things right now.
Yeah, let it come to you as Edwards says, I'll drive. Doesn't get the roll. Boy, that looked like it was about to fall through, but rattles off last moment. 3 to take the lead. Not there. Offensive rebound. Picked up by Jackson, and a 3 again. Not there. Picked up by Johnson.
They're not shy about putting up the 3-pointers. They're only averaging 26.6% from the free throw, the 3-point line this year.
3 minutes left in the first half. Mwamba shot knocked to the floor. Long time coming, and then the whistle finally. 2-point advantage. Mwamba will be going to the free throw line here for 2. And here comes 5 fresh bodies.
Oh, yes.
That's, man.
When you're able to do that, it sure makes a difference.
Yeah, Coach Jenkins told us beforehand. He says, hey, I'll still be going 11 deep tonight at some point. He goes, I still hadn't quite ironed out my 8 that I'm wanting to get to. But, man, it is nice when you can put that many on, especially when you know you got a team that's out there. At some point, that gas tank's getting a little light.
Liddy with 12 points, 9 straight at the free throw line.
I'm making a mark.
Oh, nice. I
didn't even have time to pick up my pen to make the mark, and doink.
I had to say it.
But you're right. She's been so consistent there, going 9 of 10, so 90% at the stripe. Big moments from Liddy. She's got 12 of the Lady Cardinals, 26. 3-point advantage for TVCC. There's a roller, and that'll pull them within 1.
Turnaround from Chelsea Singleton. She's got 13 now, averaging 14.6 on the season. So a big first half for Chelsea Singleton.
Yeah, Singleton leading scorer in the ball game here. Mwamba driving, shooting.
Everything's a charge.
I was going to say
that's going to be her first personal foul.
Well, that's good news. If we're looking for some good news, there's Lady Cards have been slowed down. They've only been able to put up 3 points this quarter.
Blinn looking to take its first lead of the contest.
3 on the way. It's good. That'll make it 28-26. Timeout on the floor with 2:07 to go. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. And with 2:07 to go, Lady Cards finding themselves behind for the first time tonight. As we were talking a while ago,
well, it was
12-3 run here in this quarter.
Oh, absolutely. It was just a matter of time before Blinn took the lead, just because the Lady Cardinals are struggling thus far. They are still maintain, Tim, they're trying to force some things offensively down there instead of getting into the natural flow of their offense and getting a good look. But that's just a natural tendency, because they know the situation with the lineup as well.
Yeah, and I think one of the things they got to kind of get back to is, hey, let's find out where number 23 is on the floor. She's just crushed them here in the latter moments of the first and the second quarter. Got 16.
I think she got 3 3-pointers in this quarter.
Man, she's been a baller for the Bucks. So back to action with 2:05 left in the half. See how the Lady Cards close out here as they face their first deficit of the night. Working around the top of the perimeter.
And this Blinn team's only giving up 59.5 points a game.
Yeah, you're seeing why. They're playing some tough-nosed D here. And it wasn't that way early, but they have definitely brought their share. Here's a 3 on the way. Takes a couple of bounces off the cylinder. Finally, last touched by the Lady Cards.
So they say.
Buckets have been hard to come by. I'm with you. I thought that was going to end up being Lady Cardinal basketball. Looked like one of the Bucks might have had a finger on it as it was going out of bounds. Baseline jumper on the way. Missed it, but knocked away. Oh, my goodness. Mathis hustling around the baseline there, picks it up and drops it off the backboard.
Well, hustling's the key word there, because it looked like the Lady Cardinals had that rebound dead on.
Chance to make it a 5-point advantage here.
Lady Cardinals was just 3 points in this quarter.
KJ picking up her first foul, but missing at the line. Now free throws coming on the other end, 94 feet away.
Yeah, thankfully Blinn is not hitting its free throws, that's for sure, because they've missed about 7 thus far. So, I mean, you add that to what they've got, and
yeah,
it's not pretty.
So it ought to be, I believe it's going to be 2 free throws here, double bonus.
It is the double bonus, yes.
So Malcolm with a chance. So if she hits these, that's a 3-point swing. I mean, basically you miss on this end for a free throw and then a frustration foul on the other end. That's a big break for the Lady Cards.
I still maintain, Tim, that it's going to be a win for the Lady Cardinals if they're within striking distance at the half, and you have both Baxter and
Edwards.
I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought, folks. With each with just 2 fouls going into the second half.
You want to be in the game.
You withstood.
That's right. You feel good about things if you got 3 fouls to play with in the second half. You could ill afford to get that third one in the first half. It's still okay, but it makes it a lot tougher. There's a pickup by KJ. Driving to the basket and up and good. Boy, she's had a great first half.
9 points.
9 points here in the opening half of play from KJ. And a couple of big steals. That was one there that led to the fast break basket. Foul coming here on Malcolm.
Yeah, that's a tough call there.
Get a chance to look at that on the replay here in a moment and really slow it down.
That's Malcolm's second personal foul.
At regular speed, it looked like it was going to be a...
Man, I can't even believe this is a Blinn team missing this many free throws.
I know. Boy, it's unprecedented. They are not shooting free throws well at all. That one's way off, but so far off, it hits the backboard and through.
It counts.
It counts. And that, at this point,
but you're high-fiving. I say you got to feel good if you press side, but you obviously don't feel good with the way your team has played and everything. But if you can get out of this thing within 2 points, 4 points, you're going to be okay.
And how about Coach Jenkins? You got to feel real good about things after, his team was not playing well at the start of this ball game, but they have kept their composure and were able to battle all the way back, take the lead. Should get a chance to tie it here as Edwards will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, she's got 0 points in the game, and she come in averaging 17.8. So we need to get her off the snide right here.
Yeah, she definitely want to get her in the flow of things as the first one
Oh, goodness.
is not there.
This has not been a free throw shooting exhibition tonight, folks.
At the stripe here, can pull within one. But more important, get her on the board, like you said. Get her mind at least go in the right direction, because she is definitely.
And she has the ability to go off on teams.
Oh, sure.
I'll be perfectly honest, I might get her off the floor here in the final. I mean, you don't have a chance now, but I might have thought about getting her off the floor in the final 30 seconds.
Be careful. Shot on the way, not there. Malcolm pulls it down. Here comes Edwards.
Chance to have the lead here at halftime. That would just be tremendously huge for the Lady Cardinals with all they endured that second quarter.
Let's see how they play at 7 o'clock. Nice crossover drive. Oh, dished it
goodness,
away.
great pass. That was a great pass.
Boy, 3.5 to go. Still got it. Edwards fouled. She'll go to the stripe with 2.1 to go.
This has been a fantastic finish by the Lady Cardinals. I know it may not look like it, but it really has been huge, folks. From a mental standpoint, it has been a huge finish for the Lady Cardinals.
Oh yeah, because as we've talked about, hammered on here, the free throw or the foul situation, and just not hitting at the stripe tonight.
Oh, nobody.
Oh man.
Other than Liddy Mwamba,
No,
I jinxed her.
That's what Benny said. That's going to be one I'll remember for a while. That was a lot of fun.
I will keep my mouth shut from this point forward. You can rest assured.
It's like you want to celebrate when someone's dominating like that, you know, and then as soon as you do it, it just happens. So
you don't want to foul here. April
that's
Edwards does not want to foul here in the final 3 seconds.
long three-quarter shot on the way off the top of the backboard. We go to halftime, tied up 31-31.
Hey, that's a win for the Lady Cardinals, folks. If you're just tuning in, it's a win for the Lady Cardinals. And we are at 31-31 at halftime. We'll rejoin you on the other side. You're watching Lady Cardinal basketball on the Cardinal Sports Network in its 15th season.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students. TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Good try, Michelle. Good try.
To the clear. A positive strike.
That was amazing.
Oh my God!
CC immediately was having dominant control here.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
From a work perspective, what am I most thankful for? I'm thankful for working with a great team. I'm thankful for working for a company that's faith-based, and I'm truly thankful to be able to take time to pray with my patients if they need it.
Having a good team to work with and a great, all my supplies are there. I got equipment if I need it, and help at a phone call away if I need that as well.
I've never had a time where I didn't feel like that I couldn't get what I needed to do my job.
We work together as a team here at Baylor, and I really appreciate that.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work. The physical ability, the mental ability.
I think every day that I walk into the pharmacy, everybody greets me as soon as I walk in the door. And it's a small gesture, but it goes a long way and it starts your day off right.
I do feel like I'm fulfilling my calling, even if it's, you know, the last job that I have. I'm thankful for God leading me here to work. I feel like I am growing into a much better nurse, and I've been a nurse for a long time.
When I go home at the end of each shift, whether I had a bad day or a good day, I'm ready to come back to work the next morning. And I know a lot of nurses, unfortunately, don't get to feel that way about their job, but this is how we feel here, and it's not just me, it's everybody around me.
My team, they welcome me and respect me, my differences, my culture, and I don't feel isolated when I'm with them. They welcome my ideas, you know, they're always there for me.
We see people, a lot of brokenness, you know, physical, emotional, come through rehab, but just walking beside them in this and being able to help them get better, to see the outcomes of it is just, it's really rewarding.
I mean, I'm so grateful for Baylor, really. I love it here. Baylor's a very good place to work for. It's different.
I've worked at other larger hospitals and I would never go anywhere else.
I'm thankful for what I do. I'm thankful for the patients that we take care of. I'm thankful for my calling, my ministry, you know, is helping those who can't help themselves, being there for them. So I'm thankful for all that I can do for someone else who can't do for themselves.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
Welcome back to Leon Switzer Court at Cardinal Gym, where we are coming out the end of halftime, and we are knotted up at 31-31 between the 4th-ranked Lady Cardinals and the 23rd-ranked Blinn College Lady Buccaneers. It was the first half met its expectations. The Lady Cardinals got off to a great start and led 23-16 after the first quarter. Then went cold in the second half and wound up getting outscored 15-8, but managed a 31-31 tie despite all kind of lineup problems with 2 quick fouls on Brianna Baxter and 2 quick fouls on April Edwards. Forced Precious Ivy to change her rotation up, her 7-player rotation up. And Tim, I'm Benny Rogers along with Tim Howard. And Tim, I thought though, and I think we both felt like Lady Cardinals withstood the second quarter and are in good shape now.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, you mentioned those fouls. They never really got into their regular, hard to say rotation, but the real game plan there. As far as the Buccaneers go, Lady Bucks, man, they're right at their average. 31 in the first half, coming in at 62 a game. And so they got to feel pretty good about things on their side, except Coach Jenkins has to really, you know, be frustrated, as is Coach Ivy with the free throw shooting tonight.
Yeah, and I checked on the free throw shooting at halftime, Tim. The Lady Cardinals have actually missed 7.
Goodness.
And Blinn's missed 5, but it certainly seemed like Blinn missed about 7 or 8 themselves.
Well, I think it's even more pronounced because they're coming off of a ball game not long ago where they were 10 of 25.
Oh, no doubt.
That is just...
That's 40% is what that is.
We heard that. In fact, rolled up his sleeve, showed me the tattoo, 40%. I didn't know what it meant till then I saw it. As we get set, though, for the second half, what do you do to kind of get things going the right direction?
Let's get back to who we are. Defense creating points. We saw little of that in the first half. I mean,
Right.
we really did.
Yeah.
And then when we get into our offensive sets, let's don't try to force things. Let's take what the Blinn defense gives us and hit the open player, which is what we saw to start the game, but we didn't see once Lady Cardinals lineup got shuffled around a little bit because of the foul trouble.
I would agree with that, and I think that if they can get more of the same from KJ, you know, Kennedy Johnson had an excellent first half, 9 points, but so crucial for the Lady Cardinals with that defense.
No doubt, and 7 of those were real quick in the game.
Got off to that quick start, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it again.
And we saw Lydia Mwamba hit, well, I'm not going to say how many. She had a lot of free throws in a row, because when I said how many she hit in a row, folks, she missed one. So I'm not walking into that trap again.
So great first half for her, 12 points, and you know, as we look at the foul situation, 2 fouls for, let's see, Malcolm's got 2, Edwards has 2. Baxter has 2.
Yeah, Edwards has 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, it will be Blinn basketball to start the second half, and with the second half call is Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. Region 14 action here. It's all tied 31 apiece. Trinity Valley and Blinn here opening up conference play at historic Cardinal Gym. Glad to have you along here on the Cardinal Sports Network. We are set for play. The starters back on the floor, except for it looks like they will have Davis in for Edwards out of the break. So little change in the rotation here to start things.
No surprise. You don't have 2 players on the floor necessarily with 2 fouls, 2 of your frontline players.
Good point. Drive underneath, found and lane, but could not deliver, and Wamba pulls it down. Lady Cardinals basketball.
One thing that was consistent in the first half, though, with Tim, is it started off in the second half. The Lady Cardinals owned the boards.
They did, and they were able to keep that derivative for most of the half. Wamba with the drive. Oh, man, did she just leave it short or get tackled?
She got tackled.
I thought so. Here's a nice pass, cross-court pass, kick out for 3. Shot on the way, not there. Rebound is taken by Davis. Davis will bring it up the floor.
Blinn's had several one-and-done trips here in this contest.
Yeah, they have really controlled those boards in a big way. Wamba spots up, fires, delivers. It's a three-pointer from Wamba, who says, yeah, I can hit the free throws. I can also hit the three. Great clutch shot there from Liddy.
No comment on the free throw.
A big basket. They needed that one. A tie-er up.
It's either a travel or a tie-up, and they got the tie-up, and that goes to the Lady Cardinals' way because it's their possession.
Walton a little slow to get up. Might have tweaked that ankle.
You love to see the Lady Cardinals come out here in this first 5 minutes of the second half and really take control again.
Yeah, really enforce their will here as they've come out and are executing here in the first few moments of this. Less than a minute and a half gone by, and they've already matched almost their output of points in the second quarter.
Oh, well, they didn't get points there, but they are back to running their sets, as you noticed there, instead of trying to force things up. And there she is with now her 15th point is Chelsea Singleton, and she's beat her average of 14.6 already.
Yeah, she had an excellent quarter and a half there. She was really kept very quiet in the first period, but then was able to get it going late in the first and all the way through to halftime. So great job by her. There's a foul coming. Great job drawing the foul as Neal.
Precious Ivy's protesting that call. Not that it's going to matter, but I agree with Precious on that one. I really thought that Brianna was set, but now she picks up her quick third foul.
Oh, man. That wow. That knocked her right off her feet, man. That was right in front of us.
Said everybody saw it except you, and I got to agree with Precious there.
Oh, it's the truth. It was
under normal circumstances, it doesn't matter if they miss a call that badly, or possibly that badly. But this is not normal circumstances this year.
Everything's magnified when you got 7 players, and especially a blown call. That was a bad call. Nice pass down on the block. Shot on the way. Rolls off the cylinder.
So against Maddie Bush.
Going to the free throw line here as
her first personal foul.
It'll be Johnson, the 5'11" freshman out of Crockett, stepping to the stripe. So she'll have a chance to tie it and take the lead if they could hit 2. They have had trouble with the free throw line tonight.
They have. They missed 5.
See if they can deliver here. First one on the way. It is good.
They'll hit everything in the second half.
Yeah, I was going to say, now it's going to be on me because I was mentioning that. So. One of 2, and now a foul coming here, or just, yeah, they're going to get Singleton for the reach.
That's her first personal foul.
First foul.
First team foul of the second half against Blinn. Cardinals with 2.
Trying to set it up over, well, not coming to the top. Driving, Edwards scoops and doesn't get the rolls. Just been a rough afternoon for points for April Edwards.
It absolutely has.
Good drive. Oh, can't finish though. Picked up, finally picked up by Mathis. Credit to her, she didn't let the frustration set in. That was a Singleton with an opportunity, she misses. Or sorry, Johnson. Here come the Lady Cards on the run. Basket for KJ.
KJ now with 11.
Well, she's had a big game. Love seeing that from KJ tonight. Playing with a lot of confidence. Gonna need her too.
My goodness, what a game she's having.
You gotta stop Singleton, and that's easier said than done because she is lighting it up.
Singleton now with 17.
17 points on the night for Singleton.
Master scoreboard is not working tonight, folks, in the arena, so some of our stats are going to be a little bit off here, but she does have 17.
Edwards draws contact, now draws the foul. Going to the stripe.
But Lady Cardinals missed 7 free throws in that first half, Tim, so you add that to what their total is now. Look what kind of shape they're in.
Yeah, for real, as you stop and think about things, you gotta have an answer. at that free throw line here in the second half.
And if you're April and you're struggling with your shot tonight, you want to definitely add and contribute to your team at the free throw line. Bless her heart. That was a bad
Been a
one.
tough night for her on the way around. So let's see if she can get something going here. Still a long way to go in this, and I think she's just pressing now. A little too many head games. Triple coverage there. Jump stop in the paint, shot and points. Count it for Thomas.
A nice job by Thomas of getting position and waiting and being patient to get the shot off.
2-point ball game here. Lead goes back to Blinn as they've outscored the Cards 7-5 here in the first 4.5 minutes of the third quarter. Second half. Wamba draws the defender, now dishes off underneath, and a charge coming on Liddy.
My goodness, oh my goodness. That's 2 fouls now against Liddy, but my goodness, that must be at least 5 charges against the Lady Cardinals tonight.
Well, that's a same place on the floor every time that's making that call. 2-point ball game. Shot over the top, that'll go off the rim and rebounded, but knocked away. Boy, you got to protect the ball there because she is coming. That's Janiah Thompson. Kick out for 3. Count it.
It was huge.
That's a big one there. It is now a 5-point game with 5 to go in the third. Lady Cards and the Bucks going at it here on a Wednesday night in Athens, Texas. Nice drive. It gets it to go, man. They have not had an answer for her tonight.
No, thank goodness KJ brought her game tonight with April struggling thus far.
Had numbers, but really slow to the basket. Finally, they kick it into overdrive, and they will take advantage.
Yeah, Thomas has really come on here in the third quarter for the Lady Bucks.
Yeah, they've brought her to life. Now a foul coming on Singleton. Her second foul, I believe, of the game. Get an opportunity to confirm that here momentarily. Timeout coming here at the 4:27 mark. It's a 60-second timeout, so we'll step away. More after this on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
And welcome back. It is a 5-point deficit for the Lady Cardinals here with the opening moments of or the final moments of the third quarter. Still a long way to go. 4:27 in the third. TVCC, as you get a chance to look at the replay, how about the play from KJ Kennedy Johnson?
Yeah, she's picked up the slack tonight, and she's got 13 points, but the Lady Cardinals have been outscored 12-7 here in this first 5.5 minutes of the third quarter, and the Lady Cardinals really need to tighten things up here now, and they got to figure out a way, whether it be about through a set or which they've had no defensive creative points tonight, which is unusual for the Lady Cardinals. But they need April Edwards to get going because she's averaging 17.6, and she's only got 2 in this one, both at the free throw line tonight.
Johnson, you saw 2 of the 3 highlights there were of her, and now she hits the first of 2 free throws. And they're going to be big. They missed 7 in the first half, and they trail by 4 here in the third. Goes 1 of 2 at the stripe.
The Lady Cardinals have 2 back-to-back road games coming up at Tyler and at Angelina, and those will be no fun, folks.
You're going to have to earn every bit here over this opening stretch. Knocked away, picked up. Was that April that got a hand on that?
Yeah, Neal tried to do a little bit too much with the ball. A lot of dribbling going on there. KJ misses the layup.
Boy, she freed herself. Looked like she had done all the heavy lifting, but then missed that point blank. Coming the other way, it's a basket again for Mathis.
Called her name a few times here in his third quarter.
A lot more energy here in the second half from the Bucks. They are playing really well. They're up 6 Inside 4 to go here in the third. Edwards trying to back her down. Now knocked away.
Lady Cardinals are ranked number 4 in the nation. Blinn's ranked number 23, but number 23 is outplaying number 4 right now.
Yeah, they are. They're really coming, playing on their toes. Drive to the basket now. A shot. It won't go. It's out of bounds off of the Lady Cards.
Yeah, Edwards with the block there.
So with 3:27 to go in the third quarter, it's a 6-point lead for Blinn. Lady Cards got to tighten up on that defensive side of things.
Tim, you look at what's going on here. You got Edwards is struggling tonight, and she averages 17.6, and she's on the floor but struggling. You got Brianna Baxter, who's averaging 12.3 points a game, and she's off the floor because she's in foul trouble. So there's a lot of points missing from the Lady Cardinal lineup right now.
Yeah, it's the perfect storm in this, if you will. One of them with a shooting challenge, the other in foul trouble. So they got to find the touch, and then when crunch time comes, hopefully she's able to get back into the rotation. There's a drive, measures the steps, shot won't go.
But you've seen the Lady Cardinals come down from 18 going into the fourth quarter against Three Rivers, but I wouldn't advise getting that far down against Blinn.
I think that one would have been huge. Rattles out. I think the way that I looked at that was, hey, that was fun. Let's not do that ever again.
Been there, done that.
That's right. We got that T-shirt. So inside 3 minutes to go. Baseline shot won't go. On the floor, picked up by, Edwards takes a spill.
There's a trip or a push or something going on there.
Yeah, good to see her bounce up, man. Anytime there's a hard collision this season, for sure, you're definitely making sure everybody gets back up.
There's no margin for error as far as injuries go now for the Lady Cardinals the rest of the way. They've had their share already this year.
They certainly have.
Not just injuries, but season-ending injuries.
Yeah, those are, man, you can just keep those away the rest of the season. Everybody'd be okay with that, I think, around here.
One more could be a season-ending injury.
Oh, man, you're exactly right. 7 suited out for the Lady Cards.
Just down 6, though, with 2:28 left here in this third quarter. Got to get April Edwards going, though.
Yeah, I got to find that jump start button for her. They do get it in. KJ on the pass. The shot rolls up and over. Good for Maddie Bush.
Yeah, but KJ pulls up with a gimpy ankle here now.
You don't want to see that. So here comes into the ball game. It's going to be Brianna Baxter. Baxter will check in, and it's a 4-point game with 2:19 to go in the third.
And now you have Kennedy Johnson off the floor with 14 points, so you don't have her firepower on the floor. So you see KJ on the bench, Troy Scott looking at her. Thought it was an ankle, but may not be an ankle.
Definitely something that caused her to hop out of that ballgame. Baseline jumper, misses everything. Picked up by Bush. Maddie gives way to Davis. Kennedy calling for some motion. Wamba going to set a screen. Inside 2 to go. 4-point deficit for the Lady Cards. Wamba. Baseline pass. Maddie. Back to Mwamba.
5 on the shot clock.
3 on the way. Not there. Man, it has been a rough night at that on the shooting side. 3 on the way. Rattles. Baxter with position now. Dives for the ball. Picks it up. Gives away to Wamba.
2 other bodies on the floor.
2 on 3. Wamba. Kick out to Baxter. Not there. Now a foul. I think they're going to get Maddie Bush for a reach.
That's going to be her second. So Lady Cardinals are going to have players on the floor with fouls. 2, 2, 3, 2, and 2.
Wow. So you're keeping an eye on that over there as Baxter's got her third. So you really can ill afford for Brianna to reach.
And now with KJ out with possibly an injury for the rest of the game.
Oh, did you see that? That was a total flop. Goes up to Baxter and just falls down. I mean, they're smart. They know that she got 3 fouls. I'm going to try and get some attention over there.
KJ coming back into the contest, though. That's a good sign for the Lady Cardinals.
Good to see. KJ playing lights out and about to check back in.
It's like Precious said she told the kids when they were down to 7, if you're injured, that's one thing. If you're hurt, you're playing.
Hey, that's well, I wasn't nervous until I saw Coach Scott asking you how you were feeling. And then I said, Troy Scott's over here asking how you're feeling. I don't know if they're going to try and get you to lace them up.
We're not in that desperate need yet.
Hey, it was a big free throw moment here for Brianna Baxter.
Brianna was just 2 points in the contest.
See if she can get things rolling here. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Malcolm about to check back in. Haley, a 6'1" sophomore.
That's 9 misses now at the free throw line for the Lady Cardinals in the contest.
Lady Cards coming in, shooting 67%. Baxter is hitting 55% at the free throw line.
But you look at it, Tim, we're about to be at the end of the third quarter. If you're still within 3, 4, 5 points, that fourth quarter, you got a shot. So we've seen them come from 18 down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sooner or later, April Edmonds' shots are going to start falling. That's just a matter of fact.
Exactly. Shooters keep shooting. They found the open target underneath.
Yeah, you can't leave them wide open underneath, though.
That time the Cards really brought some heat, and it was kind of like almost a delayed blitz in football as Edwards charged from center court and picked her up three-quarter court and almost got there. But when they didn't, boy, that was an easy bucket for the Bucks.
A lot of dribbling.
5-point game, 10 on the shot clock, 20 in the quarter. KD, 7. Oh, nice defense, and she'll pull it away. Chance to add to a lead going into the fourth. Stolen away by KJ. 5 on the clock. Driving, scoot, and score. Shoots the bucket. That's another one for her. That's how the third will end. 47-44. And that's a great closeout for the Lady Cards here as we get set for the fourth quarter. It's going to be happening momentarily here. Stick around. We got a great one coming up for you here after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
We are headed into the fourth quarter here at Leon Smith Court at historic Cardinal Gym. And Tim Howard, and along with Benny Rogers here. Tim, if I told you that the Lady Cardinals had just 3 points from Brianna Baxter, 2 points from April Edwards going into the fourth quarter, and I told you they were only down 47-44, you would say I was drunk.
I would think that. But that's the case. I was going to say, I would be like, now something's not adding up, but here they are starting the fourth quarter, and they're right here in this. You just got to get them going, right?
And I just cannot believe that Brianna Baxter and April Edwards, one of the two, are not going to get going here in this fourth quarter.
You get the vibe that that was part of this break in the action. Hey, let's work through our rotation here.
And let's face it, the Lady Cardinals are okay foul trouble-wise now going into with 1 quarter to play. Brianna Baxter's got 3, and that's the extent of the foul trouble. Because the 2s, I don't consider that foul trouble going into a final quarter.
Yeah, you ought to be able to play through that. So here we go. Blinn with the basketball. Long shot on the way. Not even close. Rebound is taken by Davis. Here come the Cards. Edwards on the drive, jump stop, shot. Good D there from Takara Johnson. Got a piece of that one. Got a piece on the other end. I think Wamba did, but the putback is up and good.
There was the follow-up. It's Tiana Mathis. Right place, right time for that young lady. She's got 8 points now in the contest.
See how the Lady Cards respond here on the possession going right side. KJ works to Edwards. 3, thought about it. Driving is Davis. Shot is good. Kennedy Davis for the bucket.
Kennedy now with 5 points in the game.
3-point deficit for Trinity Valley. See if they can get a stop here at the 9-minute mark. Shot over the top. won't go, but good position underneath, and the putback is good for Johnson. She's a load.
Nice job by Kara Johnson of getting position inside and holding her position.
Yeah, big 5'11", and big body. Long three from Wamba. A little bit outside her touch that time.
Neal pulls a rebound for the Lady Bucks.
Pass off underneath. Oh, definitely affecting the shot is Wamba. That missed everything.
5-point game, 8:21 and counting to go in this contest.
Gonna go with some motion here. Sizes her up and a reach. I think they're gonna get Singleton on a reach.
Yeah,
Yep.
Kennedy got bailed out there because he was about to lose the ball via turnover.
Looked like Singleton was in pretty good position at the very last second.
And now we've got Baxter and Edwards on the floor for the first time since the start of the game. So
Yeah.
it's time to go. It is go time. Now they need to play that two-person game if they like to play and make the Blinn defense react.
Benny, it's my fault. I was giving you grief about the jinx, but I said they were sharing brain space. That's how they've been playing. And right off the bat, they come out together, get a bucket there.
April Edwards, her first field goal of the contest with 8:07 left in the game.
So it's a big one there. It's a 3-point lead for the Bucks, trying to build one baseline. Good closeout, and Davis not able to steal it there. Stepped out of bounds on that baseline.
You see the Lady Cardinal intensity picking up on the defensive end just a little bit now. They see an April score like that, I think is going to get them going.
Yeah, you know that's a lift for your team when your player, it's historically one of your leading scorers, starts getting some action.
But this is the first time since about the 2-minute mark in the 2 minutes deep into the first half.
Nice drive, and Johnson with a finish.
Then we've got Baxter and Edwards on the floor together.
It's a 1-point game. See if they get a stop here and get this crowd back into the game. They haven't really had a lot to get excited about in the last quarter and a half. Still playing time on the shot clock. Let's her just swoop to the basket.
Johnson coming up big for the Lady Bucks here now early on in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, she's had a nice second half thus far. 3-point game, 7:05 to go in it here in regulation.
Singleton's got 23 for the Lady Bucks, and she's not on the floor at the moment.
Oh, picked up on a loose ball. KJ. Kennedy on the baseline. 5 on the clock. Won't go. Fight for the ball. 2 on the clock. It's not good. It's going to be a shot clock violation. And Baxter pick it up. Oh, it's going to be on Davis. Kennedy Davis picked it up.
It's going to be her third.
So 3 for her, 3 for Baxter, 2 for Edwards, 2 for Mwamba, and 1 for KJ.
I tell you, all things considered with the lineup, Precious Ivy, her staff, and the kids have done a great job, though, as we are now 13 games into the season.
Exactly. They have found a way. And away from the ball, Edwards got tripped going around the left side, so she draws the foul.
And that's 3 fouls now against Johnson, who has come on here in this fourth quarter and been a factor for the Lady Bucks.
Yeah, they've got to, they definitely need to attack her down low, try to get her to pick up that 4th, maybe 5th foul here in this. Still a long way to go in the 4th. Good position down low. They get it into Edwards. Backs her down. She flops. No whistle. They let them play. And that was not even contact. We've seen that about 2 times, 3 times specifically. So definitely trying to draw the foul, draw the whistle. We've had a lot of them tonight for both teams. Down in the paint. Scoots away, last touch by Johnson, I believe.
Yeah, Lady Cardinals forced another turnover, but they got to come down and convert those, Tim, because as we've said before, if you don't follow a turnover with points, it's just a turnover is all it is.
Exactly. So 6 minutes even left in the ball game. They inbound it. It will be Davis giving off to KJ. Kennedy Johnson across the timeline. Edwards right in front of us will set it up from the left wing. The jab step now. Pass off to Mwamba. Right wing for 3. Right wing for 3 is good for Mwamba. She's got 18.
2 3-pointers here in the second half, Tim. We're tied at 53-53 with 5:36 left in the game.
So let's see if they can get that D to keep working down in the paint here. Denying the basketball. Good closeout defensively. Wamba on the D. Knocked away, picked up by KJ. Want to run, 1-on-1. She'll keep driving, and she's going to draw a foul. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Looked like called a forearm there. Oh, ticky-tack foul. That's a reach, if anything. Surprised they didn't even let that go. That's usually one that, here is a good look at it. Oh, man.
Yes, Tim?
I don't know what to say at this point. 5 minutes left in the game. There's a tied up game, just like when we started it over 35 minutes ago. Knotted up. Ball is loose. Now bodies hit the floor.
I'll tell you what, KJ has had a heck of a game tonight.
They're going to get it. Yeah, she has.
I don't care how it ends. She's media timeout at the 4:48 mark, and we are tied at 53-53. We will join you on the other side. You're watching Lady Cardinal basketball on the Cardinal Sports Network.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students. TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Yeah, welcome back. Cardinal Sports Network in the 15th season of action here as Trinity Valley opening Region 14 conference play with Blinn in here. There's that three moments ago from Liddy Mwamba. What a ball game she's had.
Yeah, she's got 18 points, and she averages 18 on the season, but she's had her 6 points in the second half, but both have been on three-pointers, and that was a clutch three-pointer. It tied us at the 5:36 mark at 53-53, and this game is there for the taking for either team, Tim.
Yeah, it is. It's knotted up 53 apiece, 4:48 to go, and you mentioned that, boy, the Lady Cardinals have kind of withstood quite the storm here. They're in pretty good shape. Do they get the? Do they execute to get the win, though?
Absolutely. That's what the question is. And it's a different ball game when you've got both April Edwards and Brianna Baxter on the floor at the same time. And I say that now, and they're not both on the floor at the same time.
So Mwamba, top of the key. Good closeout there from Jackson. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Ooh, she got bailed out.
Thomas shakes her head, and I'm with you there, Janiyah. That was a tough one to see. Big smile on her face.
14 fouls now against Blinn's at the 4:35 mark, so one more. The Lady Cardinals shooting the bonus the rest of the way. Double bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's definitely.
But like you said during the timeout, during the break, the way both teams have shot free throws tonight, that may not be that much of a luxury.
Good thing. Both teams have been struggling at the stripe tonight, and just uncharacteristic for both of these teams, really, when you look at the history of what they're about. They're usually well-versed in free throws, but not showing right now.
And April Edwards has to check back into the game for Madison Bush, so you do have Baxter and Bush on Edwards and Baxter on the floor at the same time.
Good drive. A little contact there. Ball on the floor picked up. Is going to be an arrow facing the Lady Cards.
Yeah. KJ got the ball hung up on her hip there and couldn't get the shot off cleanly.
So it looks like they will keep possession. It will be Kennedy Davis to inbound over on the right baseline. Mwamba on the reception. Gets in the paint. Drives the basket. Free throws coming as Jasmine Jackson will be whistled on the block attempt.
That will be her third foul. You do have Singleton on the floor with 4 fouls now for the Lady Bucks. So Jeff Jenkins getting her back into the contest, and she's got 23 points in the game. So no surprise you get her back in, but she is going to have to play a little bit of tentative ball with 4 fouls on her right now.
Definitely the case. Mwamba coming up at the stripe and hits the free throw. Boy, she's had a great night at the line tonight. All kidding aside. She's been clutch. See if she keeps it going here. Goes 2 for 2 that time.
With 20 points now in the game, Liddy Mwamba, 55-53 Lady Cardinal lead, 4:20 and counting.
She's got 20. Johnson's got 18. So they both have delivered big. Shot over the top.
Talk about delivering.
Jasmine Jackson comes back with a nice touch from the Sophomore, a 6'3" sophomore from Cypress, Texas.
This should be no surprise. You're watching the 4th-ranked Lady Cardinals and the 23rd-ranked Lady Bucks.
Good one tonight to start Region 14 play. Mwamba, oh man, she had a lane there and kind of was dipping it down low, but forces a turnover.
Yeah, Brianna Baxter, I think, actually forced that travel, Tim.
Good job from the play of the sophomore from Currens, Brianna Baxter. Got her a little happy feet there with her defense.
Lady Cardinals are in the double bonus. The possession arrow belongs in the direction of the Lady Bucks. One good travel deserves another.
Back-to-back travels here. So that hurts. You don't even get a crack at the baskets.
Tim had, Precious had an oh my God look on her face.
That's a good way of describing it. Shot is way off. It's going to be controlled by Davis.
Singleton with the miss. She's got 23 points, but she also has 4 fouls.
3.5 to go here. Davis on the drive, shoots and scores. She had made up her mind she was going to get to the basket. Shot a strong right-handed shot from the left side. Gets it to kiss off the glass. We're good. It's knocked away. Thought Baxter or Edwards was going to have that for a moment. Neal inside. Connecting with Singleton, who gives way. Shot and a foul coming here.
Well, that was a mugging.
Yeah. Call it what it was.
If you're going to foul them, make it count.
Hack across the top here.
That's 3 fouls now against Liddy. She's got 20 points. We got 3:02 left in this one, and the chance for the Lady Bucks to tie at the free throw line as 32 to Kara Johnson goes there.
Make it count. So at the stripe, free throw on the way. Oh my goodness.
Got the roll.
Got it roll for real. That's a big free throw too. I mean, you know, they're all going to be huge down the stretch at the 3:02 mark. Chance to tie it here. Cannot do it. Ball is loose, picked up by Baxter on the baseline.
Nice save by Brianna.
Yeah, it was a big.
I'm not sure who that was going to go out of bounds off of, to be honest with you.
I'm with you. I think it could have been on either team. Might have been one of them jump ball type situations, which would have favored the Bucks. Going strong now, kick out. KJ, shot, not there. Pull down, and here come the Bucks. 2.5 to go, shot on the way. Count the basket, nice touch there from Chelsea Singleton. Boy, she's had a game, 26 points.
And just averaging 14.6 coming in as we have a timeout on the floor.
2-point lead for the Bucks. We step away, it's gonna be a full timeout. We'll come back with more after this on the Cardinals Sports. Well, let's keep it here. It's gonna be, well, they called a 30, but it's actually gonna end up being a 60. We'll step away on the Cardinal Sports Network.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
So with a 2-point deficit facing the Cardinals, the Lady Cards trying to get this thing, the first win here of Region 14, but boy, it's been a battle tonight.
It has been a battle all the way, Tim. We've got 2:22 left, and as you mentioned, Blinn up 59-57 after getting a big three-pointer by Chelsea Singleton, who's now got 26 points in the game. She's got 4 fouls out on the floor, but she's got 26 points, and that's the bigger number right now.
I was going to say, you and I both talked about this. Who's guarding? Who is she guarding, and how long until she's attacking the basket? See, it looks like out of the break she's on Davis. So we've seen Davis being more aggressive trying to get to the paint. Here's Edwards driving. Won't go. Baxter pulls down the board and gets knocked into. Well, I thought there was going to be someone getting a power play here after she got shoved into the boards.
Foul's going to go against number 22. That's going to be her 5th personal foul. DJ Kincaid, she leaves the game with 2 points for the Lady Bucks.
Johnson comes right back on.
But now free throws are absolute. There's no margin for error. That they are absolute must. You must hit your free throws the rest of the way.
You got to have them. So here's Baxter stepping to the stripe. Gets that one to go, and she's only hitting 55.3%, but at the free throw line, but gets that one to go so she can connect here. That one's off.
Makes it a 1-point game with 2:12 and counting to go.
So Lady Card's going to work here defensively, trying to take the lead on the next possession. Got to get a stop here. Driving on Johnson. Baseline jumper won't go. Rebound Baxter.
Yeah, Johnson almost picked up her fifth personal foul there too.
Her chance to take the lead here. The Lady Cards down by 1. 20 on the shot clock.
Every possession counts.
Davis gives off to Baxter. Edwards. Edwards was trying to connect to Brianna.
Got to go up with the shot there and draw the foul.
Looked like she had a pretty good look at it too.
Every possession counts. The Lady Cardinals, you don't want to give up the 3 here. You don't want to get down 2 scores.
Get a close out here. Good defense from Davis.
Lady Cardinals have a foul to give, Tim.
Baseline shot. That's going to be a travel called here. And the Cardinals will have possession with 1:23 to go.
Singleton going out of the game at the 1:23 mark.
See if they will. That little break that they'll be able to get her is going to give her a chance to probably stay longer, because those legs start burning. You are easily going to pick up that 5th. Oh, a dangerous pass that's stolen, and an easy bucket on the other end.
Nice play by number 21, Tiana Mathis.
3-point game with 1:05 to go. Lady Card's going to have to score and get it done. Plenty of time, but you got to execute. Not there. Baxter taps it back. Picked up by Mwamba. Mwamba in the paint. Drives. Shoots. Not there. Mwamba giving chase. Fight for the ball. On the baseline. It's controlled by the Lady Bucks. Got a foul inside. A timeout here from Coach Jeff Jenkins. They'll talk about it. Full timeout with 47.4 seconds to go. And now you're really up against this one possession game, but you gotta find an answer here. We'll step away. 30-second timeout. More after this on the Cardinal Sports Network. And big moments here in this ball game. 47.4 seconds to go. Lady Cards down by 3.
Can't give up a point.
Yeah.
You got a foul to give. You can go be aggressive, go for a steal, and it won't cost you if you charge for a ticky-tack foul. But defense is at a premium here. Defense is at a premium. And let's see, Singleton is back on the floor, so you got to know where she's at, because the ball is going to be in her hands.
Yeah, she has been just dynamite for the Lady Bucks with 26 points in the ball game. Comes in averaging 14.6, so doubling up her average. Driving inside, pass, threw it away. Lady Cards are going to get a big break there with 42.5 to go. Great D.
No reason for Blinn to be in a hurry there. No reason to be in. But Jeff Jenkins is asking the squad the same. What are we doing?
Yeah, they just gave them an extra possession. Timeout. Coach Ivy going to talk about it.
Well, she calls the timeout so she can move the ball to the front court.
Yeah. So you've got a full 42.5 to go.
Let's keep it here.
Sure.
Why? Blinn, there's no reason for Blinn to be in a hurry. The shot clock is your best friend.
Yeah, they got in a hurry. I think they thought we're going to get a fast break opportunity. Late Cards closed out real well there, and we're able to force the turnover. So now you're, you don't have to have a 3 here. You can go ahead and get it. If they play around the perimeter, you take the easy bucket and then throw the D on and try and get a stop.
Absolutely. You continue to attack the goal because you got a chance for a 3-point play, because they can't run out the clock.
Sure.
With what we got
42.5. So you're looking at 2 possessions.
You're good. You're good. You don't have to panic here, and you don't have to put up a shot real quick either. You just get the best first look you get and take it and be there for the rebound for the putback.
Love seeing the student body section there.
Yeah, the Cardinal Cheers is back on campus. students don't return until next Tuesday when classes resume, but the cheer squad came back in early, and it is good to have them back in attendance.
Absolutely. So
all 955 of them.
making their presence known as they will. It is been one of a fun game tonight, though. Blinn and TVCC delivering, and it should be a fun one here.
Well, there's been a lot of storylines involved during this one.
Absolutely. So inbounding will be Davis.
Got to get it in.
Got to get it in. Nobody's moving. Mwamba gets out there at the last moment, fights through a screen. Kick out for three. It's on the way. Won't go. Going to be a foul coming here on Jackson.
2 free throws for Liddy.
So Liddy, Mwamba, that's who you need to be at the stripe there.
That's the 4th foul now against number 4, Jasmine
Actually, it's going to be going to the line is going to be Baxter.
Oh, Baxter goes to the free throw line. Okay.
Liddy was trying to stand there, and the official came up and said, "No, let me."
I was convinced.
So let's see what happens here at the stripe.
Got to have one of them.
Gets the first one.
Need both of them, but you got to have one of them.
Hitting 55 on the year, but they need these clutch free throws right here.
Lady Cardinals still have that foul to give, Tim. Mark that down. The Lady Cardinals have a foul to give.
Misses there, but Mwamba anticipates and gets the rebound. Pass, shot, and a foul coming. Going to the free throw line, it's going to be April Edwards. Wow. Is that how she drew it up in the huddle? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There's easier ways to do it.
Credit Liddy with getting that rebound, though, and keeping the possession alive for the Lady Cardinals. But now April goes to the free line, and she has struggled mightily tonight, folks, at the free throw line.
See if she can deliver. Gets that first one. Not there. Man, oh, man.
Bless her heart.
It is just so uncharacteristic of her. She's been clutch all year long, so you just hurt for her. See if she can get one of two. You know, that would be huge. Keep it. Gets one of two. So you're at a 1-point game, 1 foul to give. Up the floor, 30 seconds to go, 30-point.
You can play it straight up, Tim, because you don't have to foul because they can't run out the clock. They can't exhaust the entire shot clock, the game clock.
About a 2 or 3 second differential. Good drive.
Trouble. And you don't want to foul at this point and give them a fresh shot clock, a fresh 20 on the shot clock.
You got a 4-second differential. So
just defend hard for 4 seconds is all you've got to do.
Yep.
But you don't foul at this point. Do not foul at this point.
Inbound, it is on the floor. Baxter's going to pick it up. Timeout coming here. Lady Cards are going to get it. KJ with the presence of mind to say timeout. So 13 seconds to go. And the Cards are going to have it at half court.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, they are.
Let's listen in. So the Lady Cardinals will have possession. They're down by 1 with 13.3 to go.
In front of their own bench, too, Tim.
Wow, that's a great hustle move there. To the Lady Cardinals' credit, they have been aggressive and they fought down the stretch here to keep themselves in this ball game, and now they have an opportunity to win it. This is going to be a final 13 seconds.
It's going to be a heartbreaker for somebody.
Somebody has played well enough to win,
yeah,
and is not going to get it.
But no reason for the Lady Cardinals not to pull this out. They got the ball in front of their own bench with 13.3 seconds left, down a point, and you don't have to have a three-pointer. You get aggressive, you continue to attack and try to draw the foul and try to win it at the free throw line if you can, but that's a little bit scary tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say they have not delivered at the stripe, so see what they do.
First thing is you've got to get it in here.
Mwamba gets the ball, and Baxter's going to go to the free throw line. But she's got to hit her free throws. She's pretty excited.
This is not a bad scenario for Blinn, though, Tim.
No, they've got 12 seconds.
It's not a bad scenario for Blinn.
That's going to be 5 fouls on Jasmine Jackson. So Jackson checks out.
This is not the worst-case scenario for Blinn because they're going to have a full 12.3 seconds.
Plenty of time.
Precious is out of timeouts.
Yeah,
Jeff's got 3. He can move the ball to the forecourt if they get the rebound off a miss.
And you got to take the lead here. Get one to tie it, but you need to take the lead.
Yeah, you have to have one.
See if they can do that. Gets the first one down. See if Brianna can connect here.
And then now having that foul to give really comes up huge here because Blinn can inbound the ball and you can foul them and they have to inbound the ball again.
Yeah, so that should eat some time. Can she stick the second one? Baxter gets 2 for 2 at the stripe. Big clutch free throw now, a timeout. Coach Jenkins will bring it to half court, and they'll talk about it with 12.3 seconds to go. Let's step away, 30-second timeout here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott &
And back to action here, Benny. Tell me your thoughts.
Blinn gets the ball in the front court with 12.3 seconds left, 62-61. The Lady Cardinals have a foul to give. You let Blinn inbound the ball, and as long as you're not attacking the goal and putting up a shot, you can give a foul, and they make them have to reset and burn some time, and they throw it away.
Ball on the floor. He's trying to call timeout. No one had possession. How did they have it? No one had possession.
He didn't have possession.
Boy, I don't think you can call a timeout when you don't have possession. They blew a whistle, and there was the ball was off of her back. He said you don't have to have possession to call a timeout. And so
okay.
Said,
well, then, if that's true, then that was a good call.
Well, that's a great call.
But a point I was making that I was rushing. You let Blinn inbound the ball. As long as they're not attacking the goal and putting up the shot, you've got a foul to give.
Not a foul.
Then you make them have to inbound again, and then it puts a little bit more pressure on them because you've got 8.1 seconds left. You can have them inbound the ball, kill about 4 seconds, get a foul without them shooting, and they've got to inbound the ball again further away from the goal.
Lady Cardinals have no timeout, so if a basket is made, I would think they're going to take it as far down as they can. Here we go, 7 seconds. It's a basket with 3.9 to go.
And a foul, and a foul.
And a foul?
And a foul.
Count the basket and a blocking foul. I was going to say you got 3.9, so you still got a chance to get down the floor and tie it or take the lead. But now a foul, you're going to need a 2 to tie it.
You can't call a timeout
no
if advance the ball to the front court.
So you got to make the call here.
Well, number 21 is to go to the free throw line to try to ice this one for Blinn, Tiana Mathis.
That would make it a 2-point game. They're going to draw something up on the sideline here. They're going to have to do it in a hurry because it's only one free throw. If she misses, she'll get another one.
And she missed.
Lane violation.
They need to put some time back on the clock. They need 3.9 seconds should be it. They need to put time back on the clock. There was 3.9 seconds before the free throw.
Should have been 3.9. Well, goes one, gets that one. So now a 3 would win it. 2 on the clock. Let's go at half court. Shot on the way.
Off the back of the rim.
That's a heartbreaker tonight as the Lady Cards come up with a loss here. Great win for the Bucks. Congrats to Jeff Jenkins and his squad as they get a W. And the Lady Cardinals go to 0-1 in conference play. A good ball game tonight, Benny. A lot of fun to watch this one, but it's a heartbreaker as, like we said, one of these teams going to walk out of here disappointed tonight.
Yeah, that is a heartbreaker. Lady Cardinals withstood a lot during that game and had a chance to pull it out at the end. And
man, oh man, how about that?
It just leaves you kind of speechless.
It really does. They had their opportunities, but not able to come away with victory tonight. But despite a awesome performance from Wamba, she had to be clutch tonight.
Yeah, Mwamba had 20 points to finish in the game, and Kennedy Johnson, who was a standout of the game, in my opinion, for the most consistent performer, she had 18. Blinn improves to 10-4 overall, 1-0 in conference play. They'll protect their number 23 national ranking. The Lady Cardinals fall to 10-3 overall, 0-1 in conference. Their number 4 ranking now in jeopardy going into next week. But the bigger thing is the Lady Cardinals have got to go on the road Saturday to Tyler and play in a 2 p.m. contest against the Apache Ladies, who won their conference opener last night by 20-something points down at Jacksonville. So that's going to wrap it up from Cardinal Gym tonight with our final score. Blinn 64, Lady Cardinals 62. We'll be with you again Saturday at 4 o'clock for the men when they take on Victoria on the Cardinal Sports Network. We'll hope you join us then. So for Tim Howard and the entire Cardinal Sports Network crew, this is Benny Rogers bidding you goodbye from historic Cardinal Gym.